Why is bluefin tuna so expensive? We have seen the rich splurge their unlimited bucks on cars, lavish houses, and even jewelry. But have you ever seen anyone flush out their bank account on something as simple as fish? Well then, today's video is bound to intrigue you. Let's swim into the 8 reasons why the bluefin tuna is an expensive purchase. Number 8. Limited supply. The Atlantic bluefin tuna comes in 3 breeds and is a rare species of the ocean. To make the situation all the more unfortunate, all 3 breeds of this fish are overfished. This factor puts them in even more danger and could shift their status from being endangered to extinct very soon. Breeding them with the help of human intervention is also a hard affair, as this species does not breed in captivity. This further complicates the process of increasing the number of this species. The fish can be found in the Atlantic Ocean, the Mediterranean Sea, as well as the Black Sea. Considering the law of demand, when the supply of bluefin tuna fish reduces due to them being endangered while the demand remains the same, a strain on the price of the fish would occur. This would result in the price of the bluefin tuna fish facing a sharp increase. Thus, as the species moves towards extinction, the price of the fish is bound to go up in time, which could even lead it to become one of the most expensive fishes in the future. Japan has the highest number of consumers of bluefin tuna fish. The taste of the sushi that is produced by this fish and sold in the restaurants of Japan cannot be found anywhere else in the world with the same level of class and quality. Number 7. High costs of exporting. Until the 1970s, the bluefin fish was being poached by the people of Japan and eaten as a delicacy by the residents of the country. Soon, with exporting of this fish becoming a part of the trading industry in Japan, the fish was exported to the West. The West gained a liking to the bluefin tuna fish and anticipated heavy export from Japan. The demand was quite high, whose demand wasn't really possible to meet due to its low supply in the oceans as well as the strict laws that were enforced. As the supply dropped, the exporting costs increased. Apart from this, other countries weren't great at butchering this species of bluefin tuna in the right way, as well as the fishermen of Japan could. This forced other countries, such as the USA, to catch the bluefin tuna fish and export it to Japan so as to get it cut in the best way possible. Japan would ensure the fish is butchered appropriately, following which they would be sent to other regions and countries to be served in various high-end restaurants that sold the bluefin tuna sushi. This was another reason why the costs of the bluefin tuna went up all the higher. Number 6. Exquisite taste. The bluefin tuna fish is used mostly in making its highly priced sushi. For those of you who do not know what sushi is, it is a Japanese dish that rolls up vinegared rice, raw fish, vegetables, and some other ingredients in the form of a roll that is consumed as a delicacy. Sushi comes in a variety of flavors. It is not only enjoyed in Japan, but is quite a huge hit all across the world. The people in the West are exceptionally huge fans of the dish. Wonder what makes bluefin tuna fish produce an exceptional taste as opposed to regular tuna? Well, the fatty marble that is present in the belly of the bluefin tuna fish is the key ingredient that brings in the perfect taste to this dish. The age of the fish, as well as the kind of diet and water that it survived in, also plays a major role in the taste of the fish. The sushi that this fish is cooked into is quite an expensive cuisine to gorge on. Due to its expensive nature, such sushi is usually only available in high-end restaurants. Number 5. Price of the bluefin tuna fish. The price of the bluefin tuna fish is nothing less than expensive and is usually charged per pound. The cost of the fish depends on the region it is caught in. The average price of this fish lies in the range of $20 to $40 per pound. So if one is buying the entire fish, the price could average up to a price of $200, and even this is only on the lower end of the price scale. 2 major factors that decide the price of the bluefin tuna fish are where the fish was bred and where it originally is from. The ones in the oceans closer to Japan are highly preferred due to the waters they survive in, as well as the diet that they feed on. Number 4. Different parts of the fish have different prices. The bluefin tuna is a huge fish that holds a mass in the range of 220 kilograms to 250 kilograms and usually has a length of 4 meters or 13 feet. Due to its large size, the fish isn't sent to the buyer as a whole, but is sliced, separating its different parts of the body into different packaging before it is sent out. The segregation of the body parts is also done as the cost of each part varies. Otoro, which is the fattiest part of the tuna fish, is the one that usually is priced on the higher end. This part is located on the outer side of the collar area and the head. The price of the Otoro lies between $10 to $80 per piece. The Chutoro, on the other hand, is located to the side of the tuna and doesn't have as much fat content as the Otoro. The fat that is present in this part of the fish is usually present as a part of the red meat. This costs slightly lower than the Otoro piece. The akami is the leanest part of the tuna fish that lies towards the center of the fish in close proximity to its backbone. This part is the cheapest body part of this fish, but still costs way more than a regular tin of canned tuna from your local grocery store. Number 3. Do not reach breeding age. The species are heavily poached due to the rising demand for the rising population and the demand of us humans. The age of maturity for this breed varies on the ocean they are found in. The bluefin fish that are found in the Mediterranean Sea as well as the East Atlantic Ocean are said to reach maturity at an earlier age. They mature within 4 to 5 years, after which they breed. On the other hand, the bluefin tuna fish found in the West Atlantic Ocean reach the age of maturity only after 8 years. The climate of the water also plays a role in defining their breeding. Many of the bluefin tuna fish do not survive till they mature due to them being captured and killed prior to that. The ones that do survive do not find the right breeding partner due to the number of their species dwindling at drastic rates. Number 2. Implementation of laws causing an increase in price. Activists have started raising their concerns with regard to the killing of the bluefin tuna fish, and hence very stringent laws and regulations were forced into action. According to the NOAA, it has been declared illegal to poach bluefin tuna fish with harmful instruments other than a rod, reel, harpoon, or a hand line in the West Atlantic Ocean. This was put into action to control the overfishing that was being done in those waters, as well as to preserve the species. When the laws and regulations were put forth, the prices of the bluefin tuna fish soared even higher. A valid HMS charter boat, head boat permit, or an HMS angling permit must be present with those who wish to fish this species. Without that, serious consequences that include punishments based on the degree of offense caused would be placed on the violator. Number 1. Demand for bluefin tuna on New Year. Tokyo's Toyosu Fish Market is known to sell the bluefin tuna fish during their New Year celebrations, which are done with glam and are a strong part of the Japanese culture. The bluefin tunas are auctioned every year and are considered a form of luck as well as stature for those who participate in this event. The individual who attends the auction and spends the most on this fish is considered a record holder in the auction. People spend millions just to hold their name high in the competition. The first auction of 2021 sold a bluefin tuna for the price of a whopping 20.8 million yen, which equates to $202,197. Kiyoshi Kimura, the tuna king of Japan, has gone to the extent of blowing massive amounts of his money every year during this festival by securing the highest bid. Kiyoshi is the head of the Kiyomura Corporation, who is in charge of a large chain of restaurants that is titled Sushi Zanmai. The auction that is held on the 5th of January every year to celebrate the New Year takes place at the main seafood market in Tokyo. 2019 was a great year for this festival. The 278-kilogram bluefin tuna that was caught off the coast of Oma, Aomori Prefecture, northeastern Japan, was sold for a whopping 333.6 million yen. Hope we were able to answer the big question of why this species of fish costs quite a fortune. Do strike the subscribe button before you proceed on to nosediving into the next video. While you are at it, do click on the bell icon to be alerted of all our new videos that will be out real soon. Have a great day, ladies and gentlemen, and hasta la vista!